Hello, dear friends. It's Cheri here with a quick message. I'm entitling this, let's see, God's Character and the Color White Revealed. I know it's a funny title, but I have had several dreams, maybe 3 or 4, about the color white. And it has been revealed to me what the color white is. And the dream is that I've had that I wouldn't say flying, but I'm floating towards a bright white light. And it's just as white as it can be. And the closer I get up to it, I see that it's alive. And so I poke my hand in through it, and then I poke my other hand, and then my head, and before I know it, I'm within this white light. And in this light, there are bands and bands of color. So many colors you can't count, and more colors than we see here in the earth that we know here. And it's just color after color after color. And anyways, I was listening to a few near-death experiences, and I came across a couple who described the exact same thing that I saw in my dream, where they were enveloped in a bright white light. And as they went through this light, there was like ribbons and ribbons of colors, and what I saw was like it went around, and there was bands of colors, and it really got me to seeking the Lord on this. I didn't think that it was much of a revealing dream, but once I saw that testimony, those 2 testimonies, I had to start seeking the Lord on what this meant, and it's been revealed to me exactly what it means. Each of us, okay, before I start, he's been working on me for a while about his character. And each of us has been given a little part of God's character. See, God is made up of different characters. And many, 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 more than we can count, characters, okay? And he gives a little slice of one of his characters to each of us when he breathes the breath of life into us. See, that's our soul. He is giving us our soul, which it comes from him. It is him. It's a part of him. It's a slice of his character that is unique to only us. That's what makes us unique from one another, is that character from God that he gives from himself. And so each character represents a color. Now, ever since I was a little girl, since I can remember, when I look at people, I see color. And it's always a color, and it can be variations of a color. Light green, dark green, light blue, dark blue, medium blue. It can be different variations of a color, but it's a color, and it's like right over in an arc above their head. And I can only see it like if they're not wearing a hat, and I can only see it if we are in person. Can't see it like over video or anything like that. So I've seen this for, oh my goodness, years and years and years. And I've come to realize and be able to tell what kind of a person someone is by the color that I see over their heads. Because it's like green, and all the variations of green basically mean one thing, and blues mean another characteristic, okay, or another trait in a person. Okay, so all the characteristics of God that he gives represents, it's like a color, okay? And all the colors together create the color white. And we all know white to be, it's all in the scriptures. White is holy, white is righteous, white is pure. So each one of these characters that he gives to each one of us that comes from him represents a color. And there are many, many, many colors, all these colors that make up the color white. And when the body of Christ is unified, now it's not unified right now. We're all over the place, okay? And we like to argue with each other, debate. We have denominations that are splitting the body. But once the body of Christ is unified, and it will be, we have this promise that one day every knee will bow and every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, King of all. And that is a promise given to us. So we're told that one day the body of Christ will be united. And that is the bride adorned for her bridegroom in white. See, all the colors together in one body make up the color white, which stands for purity, holiness, and righteousness. So one day, when the body of Christ is unified and one with Christ, one with the Lord, then all of the colors will make up white. And we will all be holy, righteous, and pure as one body, one bride adorned for her groom. And this is what has been revealed to me about the color white. It's amazing what God does. Thank you so much for listening. I love you all. God bless you. Good night.